Money on my mind, gotta hustle and grind. Financial literacy always on my mind. I'm stacking knowledge, no time to waste. Gotta invest smart, gotta keep up the pace. I'm reading books, learning all the tricks, studying the market, making calculated picks.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Ray Dinero, and we are back at it again with another episode of Crypto Portfolio Updates. Oh boy, it's all in the title, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, I want to make sure we hit the like on the way in. Regardless of whether the market is up or down, we got to support that channel. We got to support your boy Reckless Ray Dinero. We are trying to make that climb. While sharing the like, I'd also welcome you to, if this is your first time swinging through or you tapped in for the clickbaity title that we're going to follow up with, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because this channel is awesome. Obviously, you've been sniffing around. We don't just talk about crypto over here. We talk about all things financial and a forward-looking perspective. So everything's bleeding edge. I am not at the top of the mountain. I'm not rich. I'm in a corner in my spare room at my home. I do own my own place, but I'm an average, actually bottom end of average income earner. I'm not making anywhere close to six figures. And, you know, we're building these portfolios out and doing what we do to the best of our abilities. So this is actually information coming from the trenches, strategies coming from the trenches. So like I'm coming at it from the perspective of somebody who has amassed a net worth of over $250,000, which is, you know, more than what most people in my age range have. I'm above average there, but we just make some different decisions with money and we utilize every tool at our disposal to the best of our abilities. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Also, share the video. We're trying to get our subscriber counts up. So if you've subscribed, make one of your friends subscribe. We're trying to get to 500. We're going to start doing some stuff at around that point. Anyways, jumping right on into it, we're going to go ahead and get our stuff out of the way. Let me micro machine myself because this ain't about me. This is about the numbers. So get that out of the way. Right now, we are sitting at, and we want to give a shout out to CoinGecko because we get a wealth of conversation topics and data and metrics. I also track my portfolios over here. I like the platform. Bitcoin, oof, markets are red, but all the markets are red, and we're gonna talk about it. But at present, Bitcoin is at $113,232. Bitcoin dominance is at 58% even. Ethereum dominance is at 12.8% with gas fees of 0.173 Gwei. Not too, I mean, gas fees are dirt right now. That's low gas fees. That's good. That's what we like to see. Top trending coins as per CoinGecko, we have WikiCat at number 1. We have Ethereum at number 2, and we have Bitcoin at number 3. Looks to me, you guys are getting your minds right. Bitcoin and Ethereum up there in the top 3. WikiCat, you guys are degenerates, and I understand. Degen's going degen. So let's go ahead and jump into the top gainers. Let's talk about it. All right, so we got the top 5 gainers and losers. As of the recording of this video, we're recording it Tuesday evening for you. This premieres on Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, August 20th. Top gainers. We have at number 1 at rank 327, WikiCat with a gain of 90.6% in the last 24 hours, looking good. At number 2, we have at rank 367, API 3 with a gain of 44.3%, also looking good. At number 3, we have at rank 771, OKZoo with a gain of 35.4%. At number 4, we have at rank 630, Electronium with a gain of 32.6%. And at number 5, last but not least, rounding out the list, we have Light at rank 433 with a gain of 26.1%. Moving on to the top 5 losers of the day. Now, I hope you guys never end up on this list, but if you end up on this list, I'm hoping it's because you've been scouting out this specific token that's on this top 5 losers list, and it's offering you the tastiest of entry points. Or an opportunity if you've already bought some or you're a bag holder to add to your stack and lower your cost average. Let's get into it. At number 1, we have at rank 549, Codata with a loss of 27.3% in the last 24 hours. At number 2, at rank 403, we have MyX Finance with a loss of 25.2% in the last 24 hours. At number 3, we have at rank 788, Strike with a loss of 26.6% in the last 24 hours. At number 4, we have at rank 883, The Spirit of Gambling with a loss of 20.4% in the last 24 hours. And last but not least, at number 5, we have at rank 259, Zora with a loss of 18.8% in the last 24 hours. Moving on. Before we jump over here, we're going to take a look. So in the bull run portfolio, we are down 3.2%, which gives us a grand total of 19.7% down, which is still under 20%. So we can't complain. We had some rampant improvement, and you can't go up in a straight line. So the next move is going to be the retracement, the correction, what have you. So we're going to go ahead and give the top 10 in this portfolio as it currently sits. At number 1, we have Solana, SOL. At number 2, we have Ethereum, ETH. At number 3, we have Thorwallet, DEX, TGT, which technically has been switched out with Titan. They just don't have a actual trackable ticker right now. Kind of annoyed with that, but it's what it is. At number 4, we have Aave, AAVE. At number 5, we have Radium, RAY. At number 6, hold on, where are we at? Oh God, end of the day. At number 6, we have Jupiter Perpetual Liquidity Provider Token, JLP, always a mouthful. At number 7, we have Superverse, SUPER. At number 8, we have Injective, INJ. At number 9, we have Akash Network, AKT. And last but not least, at number 10, we have Avalanche, AVAX. And that's kind of it for the this portfolio, because we have not been making moves here. Where we have been making moves is the Bitcoin Standard, which we actually bought some Bitcoin today. Obviously, we're just dragging that cost basis down because we're buying over 100,000, and we were buying under 100,000 with our first sprint in this portfolio. And I've decided to keep it here because it's going to just track the Bitcoin historically. And yeah, so currently the Bitcoin stack is up to $713.59. We're buying when we can. We got our little stipend. We're taking a little bit of all of our loans, which we're cranking that like Soldier Boy, and we're taking 10% off every one of those. The top 10% goes over into the Bitcoin Standard. So as we're hitting that flywheel to build up our income to buy more Bitcoin, we're also hedging against that with Bitcoin and buying more Bitcoin. So, it's always nice to have a good asset pool behind it. The Bitcoin Standard is the Bitcoin Standard. It's what it is. It's the standard by which we live. All roads lead to Rome. Everything we do is to buy more Bitcoin. Now, we're going to get back over in here, and we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to pull myself up to the front of the video. There we go. Bitcoin has had a healthy retracement. I've had people calling in regards to the crypto. I've had people tapping in. Oh, crypto's down. Oh. I'm still excited to do the end of the month numbers, even with the down market where it is, because I think that it's going to be pretty interesting, provided Ethereum stays over 4,000. But it's not just Bitcoin. It's the market. S&P 500 was down. The NASDAQ was down. The Russell was down. Everything was down. Everything. There was red across the board. And I actually, even in my TradFi portfolios, They're different themes. And across the board, it was down. There's no straight lines up. Like, if you can't, is it over? And the reason I named this "Is this over for Bitcoin" is because I know how people are. They're going, "Oh, I want to cry. I put all the money in." Like, A, you shouldn't be gambling with the rent money. B, you shouldn't be investing in things you don't understand. And C, if you're long term, 5% retracement, 10% retracement in the grand scheme of things is not that big a deal. You guys got to calm down. Retail is so emotional. Y'all are out here not using math. Y'all investing with vibes and losing money. And we're here to make money. We're not here to lose money, especially if you're in the wolf pack. If you're subscribed to this channel, like we out here trying to make money. We're trying to get out of our situations. Not go, "Oh, this is why I gotta stay going to this job and get talked to crazy and work with people that don't work as hard as I do that make the same money." No. You gotta dial it back. We've got to have long-term perspective. Everybody acted like today was the market. Like we just hit 24,000. We just hit a new all-time high. You thought we weren't going to bounce off that and retrace before we get to go do it again? We've done this already when we hit 21,000. You should know the play by now. We've been through this before. We're going to hit the all-time highs, and then you got to come back. And then you got to make your support. You got to go revisit the support. And then sometimes you got to break through the support and go back down even further so that you hit that buy range. And then we also have institutional buyers, and they're seeing how many people that they can wrench out of position, because MicroStrategy is not going to sell back to you. Planet is not going to sell back to you. Smarter Web is not going to sell back to you. Marathon Digital is not going to sell back to you. They're just going to take your Bitcoin and keep them. Me, I'm not going to sell back to you. You're not getting any of the, and I'm not buying thousands of Bitcoin. I'm buying a little bit at a time, a few $100s, but I'm not giving them back. Those of you who are panic selling are tricking yourself out of position, and you will capitulate eventually because the dollar is being debased. And that's basically the only thing that anyone's selling Bitcoin into. That car that you bought is being debased. You're not trading it in for more than you bought it for. It's not going to go up in value. So we got to make our decisions wisely, because we're in the midst of a 6-year window. This is going to be the culmination of the financial war that we've been in. The next 6 years, battle's getting fierce. This is the crescendo. And this is not financial advice. This is somebody who's a brokey that makes under $100,000 a year, that somehow has a net worth higher than you. I'm not telling you what you do with your money, but I'm telling you what's happening with what you're doing with your Bitcoin, because we're not selling back to you. There will be losers and winners out of this. This is very much zero sum. I mean, when I say we're all going to make it, I mean like we're all, like those who get it. We're all going to make it. Because we're getting on the lifeboat. We're getting on the ark. It's about to flood. There's going to be bad days, and they're going to be intentional bad days. You don't make your financial future, you don't solidify that making an emotional decision because you saw a number go down. You should have been tactical. This should have been factored in. I'm going to say it one more time before we get up out of here. There are no straight lines up. Things don't just run up to the right. But if we look, hold on. Let's take a look here. Go ahead and share this tab instead, and bring it back to the screen. Micro Machine. There are no straight lines up, but what you will notice here on this screen is we are going up by a great clip over these windows. You got 2019 getting to 20 crescendo. Going down, oh no, crash. Oh, building back up, building back up. Here we are, crescendo. Like we're up. We're already at all-time highs. Oh, making some more all-time highs. Oh, crescendo. Oh, all-time high, 100,000. Oh, dip back down. Oh, look at it. We get back up there. Oh, 118. Oh no, we're back down. Oh no. Oh no. We went to 124 and came back down. We're 113 now. Like April. Just April of this year, people. It's 3 months ago. Last quarter. $83,000. 83,000. It was over here. Oh, it's over. We're going all the way back down. Went up, fought our way back up. July 117. And in this interim, we just recently hit 124. We did 121, came back. Did 124. We've come back. We're 113 now. It's not over. And then if you look at this on the long term, and this isn't even a good price chart. This is just what the market summary that Google has given us, which is fine. Google's trying. They're trying their best. But this isn't even a great chart. And you can still see that while it is choppy, it is gaining in value over the long haul. It's just volatile while it's doing it because nothing goes straight up and to the right. It's jagged edges up and to the right. So at the end of the day, we are going up to the right. Is this over for Bitcoin? Absolutely not. Not even close. Because we're either going to 1 million or we're going to 0. And we have a much better chance of going to 1 million than going to 0 at this point. And if we go to 1 million, there's no reason we can't go to 10 million. Over the long tail, this is something that you should probably grab a little bit of just in case. Just in case, because the risk now is not holding Bitcoin. And I'm going to leave it at that. This was another great episode of Crypto Portfolio Updates. I'm your host, Reckless Ray Dinero. And until next week, people, I'm out of here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, turn all notifications on, so that way you get these updates as soon as they premiere. And we'll see you next week. Happy Hump Day. Peace.
Money on my mind. Yeah. Focus, got no time for games. Nah. I don't blame it, I'm all about that financial literacy. Investing in my future, building generational wealth. Dollar bills, they be calling my name, but I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing change. Learn the game, now I'm playing it smart. Putting my money to work, it's an art. I'm stacking paper, building my own empire. No more living check to check, I'm getting higher. Investing in stocks, real estate, and more. Gotta secure the bag, that's what I came for.